2008 X Games was marked by some tight battles and extensive carnage. The Home Depot Center wreaked major havoc on many of the cars. The course's unique combination of dirt, tarmac, and a huge 70-foot jump made car setup difficult at best. The jump itself, which if not cleared properly, can also cause all kinds of mechanical damage. Dave Mira learned this firsthand as the most decorated X Games medalist, competed in 3 separate events, and surprised everyone, including himself, when he made it into the semifinals before hitting the big jump wrong and crashing out to end his day with the bronze.
My goal was big air and just hopefully getting out of the first round in rally. That's really all I wanted to do, and I made it through the first round with great driving. And then a second round, obviously, you know, I had a lot of drama. Made it out because ACP, you know, he gave it back to me. Basically, I gave it to him, he gave it back to me. And then the last one, over jump, hit a wall. I don't know how this works out, but it's pretty crazy.
For me, coming out to the X Games is a dream come true. Coming out here and seeing all the legends and superstars that have made the action sports industry what it is, to me is just, it's like a dreamland for me. It's like my Disneyland.
JR actually came to LA to work in Ken Block's corner, and his advice served the DC Shoes godfather well, as he was clocking some of the fastest tarmac splits of the weekend and was one of the favorites coming into the event.
2006, you had the bronze. 2007, you got the silver. So logic dictates that in 2008, you get the gold to go home. Is that what it is?
So really, it's no pressure.
There's no pressure. It's in the bag.
Man, I wish it was that easy. I want to stand on top of that podium, and I'm going to do what it takes to get there, and that's why I'm here.
I don't feel like necessarily like I deserved it. I put a lot of effort in, the team put a lot of effort in, worked really hard, and I think I drove really well. And for whatever reason, I just can't get my car to stay level when jumping it. And because of that, in my heat against Matt Johnson, it destroyed the radiator coming down too hard on the nose. You know, the X Games people are like, if you don't get this thing started, we're sending someone else. You're disqualified if you don't get over there. Right at the end, it started. Backed up, got it over on the line. I was like, sweet, it's running. Let's do this. I haven't battled Travis head-to-head in a really long time. I was ready, like, it's gonna be fun. So I had a choice sitting there. Shut it off and hope it starts, or let it run and overheat and possibly blow up sitting here. So I took the risk of shutting it off. Tried for a whole minute, tried everything I could, and it just wouldn't get going. So, you know, nothing more frustrating than winning the heat to get to, you know, the battle with Travis and then just not be able to get the car off the line.
The huge gap claimed another victim in defending X Games champion Tanner Faust, who fought his way back from mechanical troubles.
We started the week with some overheating issues, as I think everybody did. The track was very, very tight. I also clipped a wall, which kind of bent the back right suspension a bit. Didn't help much, but the combination of things going wrong, we just weren't able to pull it off.
Travis, his second X Games Rally Gold was bittersweet as he wanted to do battle with teammate and friendly rival Ken Block.
The guy can drive a race car, unbelievable. And he's just, you know, full throttle the whole time. He's wide open. My boss was turning the fastest times, like, oh, this isn't gonna work for me. But you know, it ended up being really good. Had a opportunity to go up head-to-head against Ken, and you know, unfortunately, he had damaged his car on the round before and wasn't able to actually start the race. Disappointed that I didn't get to race him, and then you know, Nam McShay also had an out. You know, really disappointed I didn't get to race him, but getting redemption, you know, going into the final with Tanner, who we had come across almost at the same time, and I ran him over Gran Turismo style, and ended up getting disqualified last year. The hardest part, though, is when you're in a race, you tend not to look at the speedometer or anything. You just kind of want to go, and came out of the last race, full lock drift, and I'm thinking, okay, the speedometer says, you know, whatever speed it was, but I have no idea how fast I'm going because my tire spin is so much greater. So, you know, I just kind of played it by ear, and everything worked out pretty well.
In the end, the big winner was Subaru, but our boy James Hahn would welcome some competition from the other makes.
12 out of the 12 competitors, 11 of them were Subarus, and you know, from in hindsight, you know, of course, I think that you like to see as many Subarus as possible, especially if you're from Subaru. But at the same time, I think that, you know, if you look at the youth and you look at all the people, the audience, they're so enthused about this whole thing that's rally. And if we could see some other manufacturers, really what I'd like to see is just a huge bunch of makes and models out there competing it out. And of course, I've got a preferred model to win it all, but at the end of the day, I think the rally is a great showcase for other manufacturers, and hope they can come out and play.
To walk away with a gold would have been better than this silver that I just held up.